Hey, this is Emily from WP Fusion. In this video, we're going to connect WordPress to HubSpot using the WP Fusion plugin. We do have a free Lite version available on the WordPress repository that allows you to sync some basic information, but we're going to be using the Pro version in this tutorial, connecting HubSpot to WordPress. What we want to do is create a bridge between HubSpot and WordPress so that our WordPress users and contacts in WordPress will get synced over to HubSpot and we can send them marketing emails. Now, WP Fusion works with HubSpot lists. It works with static lists primarily. In HubSpot, you have both active and static lists. Static lists allow you to add contacts and remove contacts manually, but the active lists will be doing that for you. They'll add and remove content automatically based on filters that you set. And so for WP Fusion, we're going to be integrating with those static lists. So if we want to create a list of users who've purchased a product in WooCommerce, we can do that. If we want to create a list of users who've purchased a course or completed a course within an LMS, we can do that. There's a lot of options when we connect HubSpot to WordPress. Let's get into it. So in the settings for WP Fusion, we'll hit Settings, WP Fusion, we'll add our license key, but after that, we're going to select our CRM, which is HubSpot. We'll click Authorize with HubSpot. It will take us to a page where we select which account we want to connect, approve that the account, that WP Fusion can access certain data. We check the box and it'll redirect us back. There might be a few items within that setup that you have to complete as far as verifying that your WP Fusion WordPress website can access your HubSpot account, but now we have the bridge complete between WordPress and HubSpot. If I reload my settings page, we'll have more settings available. And like I said, lists are right here at the top. That's going to be our static lists. But if you're an advanced user, you can also do a multi-select field. If you created a custom field for contacts where you called it like tags or something, or a segmentation type, you could use that if you wanted to via multi-select, but I'm going to keep it simple and use lists. So that's most of what we need to do right here. We have the bridge created. So when it comes to selling a WooCommerce product, an Easy Digital Downloads product, a LifterLMS product, a LearnDash product, whatever you're doing within WordPress, look up WP Fusion, and if it integrates with the tools that you're working with. We integrate with so many WordPress tools that you can send the data from those WordPress tools into HubSpot. Let's imagine that we're selling a product with WooCommerce. If I go to Products, Add New Product, this might be a course about, or maybe a digital download, PDF ebook. Let's say that that's what my product is, and mine is a virtual product, and I'll set a price for that. Within the WooCommerce settings, we'll have a WP Fusion option right here. We see Apply Lists When Purchased. This is where we'll go over to our HubSpot account and create a list. Under CRM Lists, we can create a list. We're going to be organizing contacts with this list. We'll give our list a name. We'll give it the name that matches our WooCommerce product. We'll review and save. I'm going to do a static list, not an active list. Let's save this list. Now we have our digital download ebook list created, and we have our product created on the WordPress side. Let's reload the page and see if it is available. Right now, it doesn't look like it is. So what we'll have to do from time to time is resync the available lists. So if I go to WP Fusion settings, refresh the available lists, sometimes within like 30 seconds, if you create a list, you might not see it on the back end of WordPress. So we have to refresh the available lists, and then we'll come back down to our settings for WP Fusion, and we see digital download PDF ebook. So we can apply users to that list when they purchase the product. Let me save this, and then that looks great. So what we can do to test this is view the product, add it to our cart, view the cart. I created a test coupon code for 100% off, so we could go through to checkout. Let's see. I'm gonna change my email to magicemilymiddleton+2@gmail.com. I've got some test data in here. Emily test. All that information looks good. Let's place our order in WooCommerce and see if we appear over in HubSpot. So jumping back over and reload. Doesn't look like we appeared. Oh yeah, so what we need to do before we'll appear over in HubSpot is line up our contact fields from WordPress into HubSpot so that we know what data we're going to create a contact with. That's an essential step. If you're using something like WooCommerce, we'll need to make sure HubSpot knows what's the first name, what's the last name, what's the email, more importantly. So for a WooCommerce customer, let's see, or for a WooCommerce customer first name, we'll line up to our first name in HubSpot. Last name could line up to last name in HubSpot, and then email address from billing email could appear as our email address. And then let's save our changes. Now that we have an email, a first name, and a last name that's associated with the WooCommerce settings, so that HubSpot knows what fields we want to use for the email, what fields we want to use for the first name, let's give it a try again. So if we go to all products and view my digital download, add to cart, view cart, have a coupon code, go to checkout. Emily test, let's add a different email this time. Number 3. Place our order and see if we appear over in HubSpot. So we see that's what I needed to do, is line up my fields. And so if you're doing something like LifterLMS, the WordPress user information when someone signs up for a course or membership will map over to HubSpot. But if you're using WooCommerce or Easy Digital Downloads, you'll want to make sure to map your fields properly so HubSpot knows what data we're going to use as a part of the contact record. And the really cool thing about this is that if you were to add custom fields to the WooCommerce checkout, you could also send that data over to HubSpot. And you're not just limited to tools like WooCommerce, Easy Digital Downloads, or LMS tools, because WP Fusion integrates with so many tools in the WordPress ecosystem. So check out our website, wpfusion.com, to learn all the deep integrations we have with WordPress products. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or want to see more deep dives into what we would do from here with HubSpot, or other questions you have, other videos you want to see, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want to see more content like this and further documentation on this tutorial, check out our website, wpfusion.com. You'll find all kinds of resources in addition to what we have on our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.